Hey, welcome to more Minecraft. I have a roof now. It took a little while just to figure out like the shape of it. This part it gets lost because we're trying to transform a 2D image to a 3D object, so that gets kind of hard. There's also a little door here, pressure plate, and you're up there. No real plan for the inside of the building yet, but it's there. Jesus Christ, this music! Hold up, hold up. So yeah. I'm in full diamond. Yeah, so I went exploring around spawn because it's been a while. I've been working on other things, so I haven't been playing much Minecraft. But I did get the roof done, so that's good. I'm happy about that. And I saw Auntie uploaded some stuff, and so I'm like, I just saw a bunch of stuff by spawn, and I just needed to figure out like what the hell are these people doing. I did record it. I recorded it, so you can take a look at what I saw. So yeah, this. I don't know what's up with this. I keep seeing this like hump and a wall. Is that wall just barrier for the? Yeah, seems like it. So what's up with this? This looks man-made, yeah. I feel like why would they stop here? Because this is awkward. Maybe they did it with cheats. I don't know. Maybe it's just like that. And another thing I have to show you guys for sure is, oh god, Orsi. Also, who stole my flowers? What the hell? There's supposed to be copies over here. We got Pickstep. Humpty gave us Pickstep. He found a second one because he has one, and his was, I think, the only one for the longest time. But he found a second one and he gave it to us for the speakeasy. So it's technically everyone's. And musics go here. I have a copy of this, so holy shit. I don't think that was there last time I was there. Yeah, these people work fast as fuck. They have so much shit. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is... how do I get up there? Ah. These guys are getting too fucking crazy with the redstone. Oh yeah, there's like an arena thing, which we might have to participate in, but we are much too busy at the moment, figuring out all kinds of shit. Are you Fletcher? No. Ooh. Wait, you have a full set. What the fuck, guy? Okay, well, I know what I'm doing. Yes. No. Yes. This is like, you guys don't understand. This is like, I never get diamond anything. So this is like literally, this is the first time I'm getting like a full suit. Holy shit. I'm kind of tempted to buy more off of him just because like, but I mean, I guess he'll be around as long as he doesn't fucking get assassinated. Alright, check me out. Those pants kind of suck. These all kind of suck. But yeah, it's diamond. Look at me. This is literally like the first time ever I've been in full diamond. What the hell? I'm like, hey, we're like set to fight. We have a good bow and everything. Come get us something. Where are you? He keeps fucking farming kills off that place because there's like a billion people and they're trying not to shoot villagers. Motherfucker never comes at me. I'm totally ready to fight. Look at that, shining in the moonlight. So I was heading towards the Nether, right? I'm trying to get to another fortress right now. I climbed up the stairs to get up to this rail. And yeah, this guy. What's his face? 73 coffee mugs? I saw him up at the top of the stairs. And I just assumed he was a regular pig man, whatever they're called. So I totally gave him a critical diamond axe swing. So whoever sees this guy, just be real careful because I kind of fucked him up. And so just like that, we are here. Here. So there's actually a fortress somewhere around here. Yeah, so here's the fortress, but I know it's just like a segment of it. I need to get to the rest of it, my guy. Oh, okay, okay. Well, This is what we're here for. Oh, hey. There. Okay. Yeah, so withers. we're hunting wither skeletons. Get over here, you. So I don't actually know how strong the sword is. Okay, there. That's how strong. Now the problem is there's not too many skeletons around here. This is a small segment of the actual place. I mean, the best thing would be to have a... Or it might just be two separate fortresses, because this one kind of ends, and it looks like it ends over there. Yeah, there's the other one. Maybe I can just jump on over. Oh yeah, so I don't know how long this episode will be, guys, but I kind of just wanna ramble. That's how my old videos were, especially my old maple videos. So I kind of just wanna ramble on. Ooh, see that? And that's a dead end, cool. And that's a ghast, cool. I'm actually kind of scared of finding ghast because I feel like they can blow up the Umpy's build, right? I don't know if he's gonna surround it with cobble or what, because we have a bunch of stone, and like no one really wants to hold on to it. So what's up with this? Is this like a special thing? It's just basalt deltas, but it's also a fortress. I've been doing a lot of stuff not YouTube related. Holy shit. I've been learning a bunch lately, because I mean I've been trying to edit more. I don't know if it shows in my videos. I've been trying to learn like how to actually edit, and it's hard. I mean, it's not so hard. It's just it's time consuming, and oh god, spawner. You hear I think a lot of editors complain about their software, and I get it. The shit is so, because I use Vegas Pro, and that shit just, it seems to be super just fragile. Just any little thing can fuck everything up. It feels like that sometimes. I'll take free gold. I have a silk touch pick, so hey, you can smelt this stuff. I don't know if you guys know that. You can just smelt it and you get a whole bar of gold. And I'm gonna be stealing as much of this stuff as I can from Monty. Yeah, there's a bunch of things that just break down with Vegas. At least in my experience. I'm sure I'm fucking some things up. But it like it has trouble finding files, and then you tell it where to look for them, and it just struggles. The hard part is like saving or like exiting the actual program. It's like you never know how it's gonna react. So yeah, and the reason I'm like all cut up with or I'm stuck on thinking about Vegas is I've been editing like a lot. At least a lot for me, you know what I mean? I'm not an editor. Not at all. I'm like hardly even a YouTuber. But I've been trying to edit somewhat. And it's just all me, you know what I mean? So I don't know the timing or anything. I don't know how to make actual like good videos that'll get clicks and stuff. I'm just kind of winging it. Okay, this is an awkward spot. Did I hit him with my shovel? I feel like I hit him with my shovel. I thought I saw white when I swung. I don't think I'm gonna mess with any of that, so I'm gonna run away. Yeah, so I've been editing a whole bunch, and that's because I have a new series coming out. Basically whenever. Yeah, so probably when you see this, a video might be out already, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how I want to handle this. Basically the deal is right now, as I'm recording, I have 2 episodes ready from the new series. And the series is it's a guide for fighting games, because I've been super into fighting games lately. Sort of. I've been like learning a bunch, but I haven't been playing all that much. So I'm just most of my time has been editing recently and like learning other things, like other programs. Yeah, so I'm making a guide for how to play fighting games, and yeah, like I said, I haven't been playing them all that much, so I'm a little nervous. Oh shit, if I jump in, is he gonna... Fucking clean. Okay. So I'm a little nervous to start the series, actually. Like, actually, you know. Because, like I said, I'm not that great an editor. Shit, sound effects was actually scary. So I'm a bit nervous of like releasing the actual video. Oh, we got a head, by the way. Woo. I mean, because here's the thing, right? My YouTube channel is very casual. I just kind of do things and then I upload it, and then that's it. I'm not too worried about like views and stuff. Like I check on it sometimes, but I'm not really the one to like really try to optimize things. I posted a video, my last Minecraft video. It like didn't do well, even compared to my other stuff. Probably because I took like a 2 or whatever, like a month-long break before uploading. But I'm just not usually too worried about views and stuff. But if it did super poor like that, because I guess the average video of mine makes like 20-ish to 30, or like a good video makes like 30 views right now. So the one I posted had like 3. so I changed like a little bit. I changed some tags, changed the title like a bit, and that's like as much as I'm gonna do. I'm not really trying to make it here on YouTube. I'm just kind of like, editing's fun, so I'll edit if, you know, me. But I don't have too many like crazy ideas for videos that I really want to do. But some of them are like guides. And right now I'm just really into fighting games, so I want to make a fighting game guide because I want people to play fighting games. They're super cool, man. Yeah, I don't know how, like, I've been super into video games for like my whole life. Like super into video games. I play like all genres, all like everything. So I'll try just about any game, and I played super weird ones. I played weird like artistic games that are, you know, that are like minutes long. And super, like, one of my favorite games, for example, is You Made Nikki. I don't know if anyone's heard of it. Ooh. It was kind of from back in the day when like indie games weren't really like super big, but like people were making them. So it's a little underground, I guess, but it like a cult following, right? It's just a super weird game. I don't know how to explain it, and I've always wanted to put it on the channel, so maybe I will one day. But yeah, it's super weird. And if I do make I already know, like, it's just a very like sensory game. You don't. I'm not gonna talk over You Made Nikki if I do put it on the channel. Similar to my my old Hotline Miami gameplay, whatever series. I don't know what it's called. Let's Play, I guess. Hotline Miami is super cool because holy shit, how the fuck do I get down there? Hold on, let me figure this out. Should I just jump it? I mean, how do I get back? I mean, okay, I guess I'm doing it. I fucking hate that they always stand by the edge. Okay. Now we're stuck. Shit. If only had blocks. We'll get blocks. Yeah, so Hotline Miami was really cool. I really liked that game. I didn't play it very much. I mean, I played it, all of it. And I believe I own Hotline Miami 2, but I haven't even touched it. But I love it. It's a sick, like, the series is sick. For anyone who doesn't know, it's just super, like, it's, the point of it is to, like, overload you with information. It's just crazy. The camera movement is kind of wild. Like, it overshoots, you know what I mean? One of these F keys in Minecraft makes it so your camera gets, like, super, like, cinematic, and if you move it a bit, it'll, like, keep going for a bit. And Hotline Miami is kind of like that. It, like, drags, like, further than you think it would. It's just meant to, like, fuck you up. There's too many colors and too many things that, like, small details. Yeah, so Hotline Miami just blasts, like, sound and colors at you. And it's, like, super trippy and it's very violent. So there's just, like, when you kill an enemy there, their body stays, and it's like a fountain of blood. And it's all like 2D, and yeah. So it's hard to sometimes it's hard to tell things apart, especially windows. Like it's very easy to miss like a window or like some kind of glass thing, and that's kind of important because enemies can see you through it. But it's meant to like just overload your everything, and also it ties into like the story with like the character and shit. But yeah, I thought it was cool, so I wanted to do a let's play on it, and I wanted it to be like no talking, right? Because like that is Hotline Miami. Like a good chunk of it is just like the experience of Hotline Miami. You know what I mean? So yeah, I want to do something like that for Yumi and Nikki one day, because it is it's super. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like a bunch of scenes. You just kind of see things, take it in, and you'll maybe make something out of it. Maybe you won't, and that's kind of it. You just move on. You know what I mean? There's not even much to do. There's no instructions, there's like zero anything. You just kind of jump in and you're like, alright, I'm playing the game. And I really liked it. I don't know why, but I played it when I was super young. This was around, maybe 2009-ish, maybe 2008. So I was like in middle school-ish. I don't know how old I was, man. But it just like hit me in a way like I don't know how it hit me. I think in a similar way to like Fooly Cooly, if anyone knows what that is. Like you don't get it, you know what I mean? But it fucking hits. And Yumaniki was somewhat similar to that, but Yumaniki is like notably like dark and depressing at times. It just very, what's the word? I get melancholy. Melancholic. Like it's so bizarre. Oh, my thing like just ran out too. And I don't know, that game just really stuck out to me. And I've loved it ever since. And there's like a ton of remakes and mods and shit, and like fan games that I really need to explore. Anyway, well, why did I bring up Yumaniki? So fuck, where the fuck did you come from? Oh yeah, so yeah, I brought up Yumaniki just to be like, yeah, I played like weird games and I'm fine with it, you know what I mean? Like Yumaniki is very like uncomfortable. It's just super weird and you don't know what's going on. And you might have like some idea that you can guess at, and it's like not happy times. Oh, motherfucker. Really? These fall the way? Why? And yeah, so I played weird games, I played weird shit. And I love them. I loved every single game I've played, even if they were like horrible, not fun. I played games that weren't fun, you know, and I've played games until they stopped being fun. But I love like all of them. They're all super cool to me. And fighting games, dude, they're so different. Because I think I got into more competitive games when like after I started college. Like I didn't know about like StarCraft. I didn't know much about like Call of Duty. I didn't know anything about, or not Call of Duty, what the fuck, of Counter-Strike. I didn't know shit. I barely heard the name Counter-Strike. And I think, yeah, it definitely started with like League of Legends, because that's the first like esport thing that I got into, that I've heard of. And because I'm a big fan of Valve games. Woo. Whenever they do make one, and I've heard of Dota, and I'm like, cool, that's a new thing. I haven't tried it. I want to try it. I tried it, and it just really wasn't my thing. And even now, even though I have played, like, I've played multiple MOBAs. I've played like Hero of the Storm for a little bit, just to see like what it. I don't think I even finished like the tutorial, but I played some games, and people thought it was really good. I'm like, you guys are just really bad. Yeah, but even now, like I just don't. Something about Dota just does not sit well with me. I think it's something with the feel, and I just no, I just don't want to. Yeah, but for some reason I don't know. Because as a kid, like I was born in the 90s, right? I'm like mid 90s baby. So I don't remember much from the 90s, like actual 90s. Like arcade culture is just not in my wheelhouse, you know what I mean? Like growing up, there was a bowling alley that had an arcade. And I played in it. I played like Dawn of the Dead or Shooting, whatever. There's one game I really liked. Oh, in my family, we would go camping like every year. And I mean, it's called camping, but it's like there's like stores nearby. There's like an arcade and like go-karts and shit you can go to. So it's not real camping. But they have an arcade now. I played there a bunch. And I played a bunch of games. But none of the arcades holy shit, all the y'all need to chill. Every arcade I've ever been to just didn't have like fighting games. I never got any taste of this like arcade culture that fighting game players are like so nostalgic over. Never even got like a hint of it. But I definitely knew it's a thing, you know. I've seen TV shows and movies, so it was definitely a thing, and it seemed like it was a great thing. What the fuck? But I just never got it. Whoa! Oh! Holy shit! I thought I was falling in lava. Okay, well, just in case. And up we go, I guess. Oh man, that shut me right up. Oh god. Oh. That is not what I wanted. Hooah! Fight me, demons. Why'd you die like instantly? Man? Yeah, so yeah. I grew up in the 90s, and even though I didn't get like much of the arcade stuff, like experience, I just always knew like Street Fighter was a thing, right? And that these command inputs were like a thing. And it always seemed cool. Even when I was like little. Where? Oh. You know what I mean? Like, I would see somewhere, somehow, I would see, I think Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. And I just thought it was like the coolest game ever. And I didn't know anything about it. I didn't even know if it was a Street Fighter game, you know what I mean? Like, I just remember the graphics and the sounds a bit. And I don't know where. I don't know if it was like in a mall. And I just heard it like as my family passed by. Or what? Or if I saw it. Like, I want to say maybe I saw it on TV. But like, there's no fucking way I saw that on TV. So, I don't know where. But I knew Street Fighter 3 was a thing. And I think it was a thing I wanted to get into. But I had no fucking idea how or where or what. Like, the only fighting games I really played as a kid was, like, Tekken. We played a bunch of Tekken. We played, like, every Tekken. I for sure played Tekken 1, 2, 3, 4. And Tekken Tag. I think we even had Tekken for the Game Boy. Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, whatever. Yeah, so Street Fighter 3, I think that one's the one that was really, I'm like, what is that? I want to see more, but I just never could somehow. And yeah, and the idea of like these command inputs, these like secret things, right, that people knew. I thought it was cool that like I just by association of like loving video games, I knew some of them. And I remember one time I went over to my cousin's house and they were playing Street Fighter 2 on something. I don't know. It wasn't like an emulator, or not an emulator. That sounds bad. But it definitely wasn't on like the NES or whatever console like originally launched that. But they were playing it, and I got to play it. And I played some Ryu, and they were just pushing buttons, and I did like fireballs, and I did his Tatsu, his spin kick. And just because like I play video games and we know like shit like that, or like up up down down, you know, is it up up down down left right BA start? right? Like we hear about these things, and so I knew of it sort of. And my cousins were like amazed, like, how do you do that shit? I'm like, I actually kind of don't know. Like, I'm trying these secret codes that I've heard of before, and some of them work. You know what I mean? And that was cool, and it was fun to like know that and try to like figure things out. Whoa! Okay. But that's like my only real experience with a fighting game, because Tekken is a little different. Because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing with Tekken. I just hit buttons. Because there was too many commands to learn. And even now, like, you're not really meant to learn them all. Oh shit, I'm actually have arrows? What the fuck? I brought like a stack. Okay. Should probably be more careful with them then. Oh my god. There, get over here. Sick. Yeah, so yeah, Street Fighter was like, it was a fun little thing that we did, but it was only like an hour or so that we played, and that was like an hour total, so I got like like 20 minutes of gameplay maybe. Woo. So yeah, like Street Fighter even then was like not much, but it was notably different than Tekken, and it was cool and I liked it, but I never really got into it until I don't even know when, but it was a couple years ago. Ooh boy. Oh, okay, so here's what happened. I ran into a show called The Excellent Adventures of Gutex and Macross. And those two were hilarious. They're hilarious and they're good at the game, and it looked fun. They looked like they were having fun. And it just seemed like the fucking coolest thing ever. And so obviously I wanted to play Street Fighter 4, because that's what they were playing. But Street Fighter 4 was a game for years at that point. And so I'm super late to the party. I was so late, in fact, that when I bought Street Fighter 4, holy shit, for my Xbox. Okay, hold on, let me fucking handle this first. So yeah, by the time I bought Street Fighter 4 for my Xbox, it was time for Street Fighter 5. Like literally, like the week of that I bought Street Fighter 4, there was like news starting to happen of Street Fighter 5 like beta testing and shit like that. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Like everyone's gonna abandon the game, and like but I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll play Street Fighter 4 because I have it. And you don't have to do this, but I got an arcade stick because I think they're cool as fuck and different, and it's a fucking arcade stick. What is happening? I was not holding space. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna play fighting games like the way they were designed to be played, because that's how they started in the arcade. And it was a ton of fun, even though I sucked and it like hurt my wrist to play a bunch, but it's super fun. But that was like years ago, and I didn't do much, you know? Like I practiced some inputs, and I didn't even learn a combo or anything. I just was in training mode because I didn't have Xbox Live. And so I couldn't play with anyone, so it was just me, and I would play story mode a bit. But most of the time it was just me in training mode, and I was just like hanging out. But it was still like a ton of fun. It wasn't until a little while after that I bought this computer. I bought the parts, put it together, and that's when I started, you know, I bought this specifically for Street Fighter 5. Because my old computer is really old at this point, and it could not handle Street Fighter 5. I tried it. I tried to handle Street Fighter 5. It just would not. It legit ran at like one frame, like one frame every like 20 seconds. So I'm like, okay, I think it's time for a new computer. I think that's fair to say. And it's weird because, like I said with like MOBAs, I just play League. I tried others, like Heroes of the Storm, and it was like, wah, like whatever. And I've played some others, and I didn't even know that there were MOBAs like what is it? Super Monday Night Combat was an old game. I don't think it's around anymore. But that's a MOBA, and I didn't know it was. It was just I was just running in and trying to blow shit up. There's that and Dota. like I'm just sticking to League with that. But with fighting games, like I'm actively like looking for just any fighting game because I want to try them all. And I've never had that with like other games. You know what I mean? Like it feels like they're together. Like when you play a fighting game, it's like it's not like, oh, I'm playing a fighting game, just like how you'd say you're playing like a platforming game or something. Like Mario and Sonic are just two different like things. You know what I mean? But fighting games, it's like that's just a fighting game. They're all like kind of meshed in together. I'm like getting real low here. And by real low, I mean like half health, but I get scared easily in Minecraft. So yeah, for some reason, it feels like fighting games are just like, they're all like, I don't know, they're just different, man. I don't know how, but they're cool, and I really want to learn how to play them. And I want others to play them, so that's why I want to do a guide, even though I'm not actually that good. Like, I'm pretty bad at fighting games, I think. Whoa, lag. I don't know, because people tell me I'm like decent, but they tell me I'm decent after I've like, I went like played like 20 games with them and I won like 1, 2, maybe 3. You know what I mean? Like they beat me hard and they're like, yeah man, you're pretty good. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, like I really do want to make more fighting game content on my channel, but I legit have like, I'm still trying to figure out what game I want to play. Cause like around a year ago, I thought I was Tekken. Like, okay, I've been playing Tekken since I was like a kid. So I'm like, it's time to like finally learn the game and like try to be decent at it. I'm not trying to be like a pro player. But like I want to know the game, you know? I want to familiarize myself with the systems and like how this shit works. Kind of like League. Like I know a lot about League. Like I actually coached people. Where are you? Yeah, like I actually like offer coaching to people. Like this is free. It's just free. Like, I don't play ranked, so I don't have a rank, but I know my shit. So I could teach people how to play. And yeah, people are up for it. What the fuck? Why is everything so scattered weirdly? Wow, cool. They just don't hit me? Okay. Fucking A, man. Why did they suddenly spawn? Oh yeah, you guys need to fucking go. How did that not? Why are there so many blazes here? Like in this one line. Just fucking die. My god. Oh, okay. At least I got a head out of all of that. My god. I might just be grinding for one head. I don't think I got the time to do two. Oh yeah, so yeah, I just played Tekken, right? I'm most familiar with Tekken. So I'm like, I'll just play. I'll learn how to play it. But they're just so different and interesting, and like they have all these ideas. You know what I mean? And fighting games just explore them so like thoroughly. So yeah, this is a very long-winded way of saying I'm gonna make fighting game videos real soon. I've just been having a hard time picking what game I actually want to play. Because every time I feel like I get a feel for one, I either learn more about it and I'm like, it's kind of not for me or whatever, or I just find something else. More often times, I just find something else. I'm like, oh wait, that's fucking cool. I want to see how that works. Like I very recently found out how King of Fighters combos work, kind of, sort of. Because before they just didn't make sense to me. Because I'm used to like in a bunch of Street Fighter games, or just in a lot of fighting games, you'll have like a medium punch or medium kick button kind of thing. And medium punch not only refers to like the strength, but it's usually like a medium range attack that you have. And that's usually a good poking tool, and then from there you can get a combo, usually. Like when Street Fighter 5 came out, I played Laura, and I didn't play her to like any level of competency, but one thing I did with her would be like crouching medium kick into like elbow into command grab. So that's like my fucking combo. That's what I'm doing like the whole match. I'm just trying to hit you with a crouching medium kick. And a bunch of characters are like that too. Like right now, I'm trying to learn Blaze Blue. basically Central Fiction. And I'm playing Lychee. And she's like, her medium, well, there's B, but her like medium button is like good for combos and stuff. So I'm just used to having that kind of option. And King of Fighters doesn't, because they only have light and heavy buttons. So I'm like, what do I press? Give me a little shit. Hey, we got 3. I'm feeling all right. My wrist kind of hurts, but I'm willing to grind out some more. Let's go. Yeah. So King of Fighters, I like very recently found it out, like how to actually, like the combo theory, not actual combos for a character, but like the logic behind it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of they just kind of like, they have a thing called a magic series, which you just go light, medium, heavy, and then if you do that, it'll combo. A bunch of older games have that. I think Darkstalkers does. Skullgirls does. Guilty Gear has it, but they have super weird buttons. They don't go like light, medium, heavy. They have fucking punch, kick, slash, heavy slash, and dust. It's just like the dumbest way to name your buttons. But basically what they like what they equal is punch is like your very light button. So like if Street Fighter is like medium heavy, punch in Guilty Gear is like very light, and then kick is your light, and slash is like your medium, heavy slash is like your heavy button, and then dust is like heavy as fuck button. It's Guilty Gear is fucking weird. But yeah, like I'm slowly getting used to it. Because I've been playing them a bunch because I made a guide. I made a fighting game guide. So I've been recording a bunch of fighting games. And so I've had to figure shit like that out just to get like half decent-ish looking footage. I just really want to do, cause oh dude, fucking people that make fighting game guides are holy shit. It is a pain. They're just so long, and they don't tell you much. Like, you need to know how to play a fighting game to listen to this guy tell you how to play a fighting game. And that's not how that should work. I see like 2 skeletons up there. So I'm just like, fuck it. Like, what harm can I do having a beginner teach other beginners? You know what I mean? Like, I can at least like sympathize a bit with like what people struggle with. 'Cause I know like one big pain point is the inputs. People freak out over the inputs. Where's the other one? I guess he fell. Because people are super nervous. Like, they just want to, you know, they feel like that's all you need to get good at a fighting game. And it's not. There's a lot more. There's like, yeah, that's a lot. And the inputs aren't even that hard if you really try. And that's, oh, holy shit. Yeah, I wanted to make a guide. Just to help people out. He'll be okay, right? I didn't want like friendly fire to take my kill and not give me my looting buff. Right, looting? Yeah, looting. I don't think I've ever seen that. Also, what the fuck? Dude, fighting game tutorials are a pain. They just go on so long, and they're unedited, and they're just hard to watch, even if you really like want to. Like, it's a struggle, dude. Like, So I just thought because like looking back when I was starting to get into League, you just look up tips and you don't know like what right from wrong, right? You're just looking at give me information. And some useful videos were actually from people that admitted themselves like, I'm not very good at the game, but I can tell you how to play, right? So I'm like, why not do that for like fighting games? Fighting games are just such a weird case in video games. They're just such a weird like existence. The community's weird, the games are weird, the like history's weird. Just shit, it's like, what the fuck is happening? Because right now there's like, I feel like there's a shift in like the fighting game community right now, where a bunch of like old ideas are and they kind of like laughed at, and these are the people that are like tried and true like community members, right? Like these people in their day were like that's the fucking man. But nowadays they say some shit and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Some people, right? So I feel like just people are getting more. They're just learning more about the game and they're smarter and they're just more knowledge available. So people know when someone's saying some silly shit. Yeah, so I feel like there's a transition kind of going on with fighting games, and the community from fighting game, the fighting game community. So yeah, I just oh my god, yeah, it's gonna be barred off, my dude. That was, oh my god, that would have been so bad. I mean, okay. It wouldn't have been so bad. I did put away the skulls. And that is exactly why I did put away the skulls. Oh my god. Yeah, so yeah, that's basically it. I've been working a ton on this fighting game guide series thing that I'm working on. So yeah, I'm hoping that it's just easy to comprehend. That's the main goal. I don't want to overload people. I don't want to confuse. What are you pissed about? Oh, you pissed at him. No, that's my kill. If you drop a head and you drop it, I'm gonna be pissed, sir. I don't think you dropped one. Okay. Yeah, so that's the series I've been working on, and I don't want to make like any weird expectations. Just because I said, like, I've been editing a ton on that series specifically. Like, that's why you haven't seen so many videos. I mean, there's other reasons why, but it's most of it is I've been working on like one thing in specific. So, and it's like it's the best thing I've edited. I think it's definitely the most effort I've put into editing something. But I'm no editor, so it's okay. What is skeleton? 97. Oh, that's not so bad. What the hell? I feel like it's been way more. I don't know, maybe just me. Maybe this was a bad idea. Yeah, because I am feeling tired, and it is like kind of late when I'm recording. But I did also, yeah. So not that long ago, I actually got my vaccine for the COVID, for COVID. It was actually my second vaccine, so I'm good. I mean, they want us to wait 2 weeks, just in case. But in 2 weeks, I'm good. I should be COVID free for life. I'm good. It's just when you get the vaccine, there's some slight symptoms like arm pain. But yeah, it's not so bad. You're supposed to because my dad got it, and he was like dying. he just felt super tired. But like me, my brother, my mom are like fine. It just like arm is a little sore because they poked the needle through our vein. But it hurt more yesterday, and yesterday's the day I got the vaccine. So like usually day 2 is like when it gets worse. But like I'm feeling good. So yeah, go get vaccinated. Just get the shit like over with. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, since I'm telling you guys so much about the fucking fighting game series, guide series, I'm interested in making a League of Legends one. I'm much more knowledgeable on League than I am compared to fighting games. So that I probably should have done that first, but it's too late. I'm working on fighting games. Let me know what schedule you guys would think would be a decent idea for the fighting game guides, because I don't know if it'd be a good idea. Like, it'd probably be a good idea to just make my channel like, hey, this is fighting game guides, even if it's just for a little bit. But I'm lazy and not good at editing, and I work slow, so I don't think if I can do that. Even though I do have 2 episodes prepared already, and like I'm technically supposed to be working on a script for the 3rd. Oh, it's scripted. That's a big thing. Like these are fucking scripted. So yeah, I'm not a good script writer. These the first time I'm writing a script, but that shit's scripted. So that should be, by like default, make it much better than like 90% of the guides out there, at least from a viewing experience. Maybe not so much from like a knowledge experience or knowledge standpoint. But yeah, whatever this one. Yeah. Oh yeah, so yeah, let me know what kind of schedule, cause okay, so yeah, I'm gonna level you guys like talk about. I thought you were gonna fight me. About like the channel and how to run a channel, or not how to run a channel. I don't know how to run a channel. But yeah, like it's probably a good idea, like to bring in viewers if my channel just became. Well, I did not know where he was coming from. Yo, shut the fuck up! You're so loud. Yo, shut up. I'll take your tier if you drop one. I feel like I might have seen it, but there's also like particles on my face, so. Yeah! Oh, that's fucking gunpowder. Man. Yeah, so it would probably be a good idea if my channel just became like, we're doing this series now, and then that's it, right? Because that's how you get views. You're like consistent, and you do good work, and you just have like the thing that people want to see. So if people do want to see the fighting game thing, and I just make fighting game things, then that's good for the channel. But that's not really what this channel's for. This channel's for me. Like, you guys are a byproduct. That sounds really bad. But like, it's kind of true. The channel's for me. So, that and like, yeah, I don't know if it's fucking sustainable for me to just make this. I'm just a little worried because I've made like 3 fighting game videos. And they're like very spread out, you know? So, I don't know if people, I don't know, like, I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. Like, I don't really have much of an audience. But if you have any ideas of like how often I should upload the guide thing, let me know, because I actually don't know how often I probably should. Because I do kind of want to get some videos out fast so people can learn now, because next gen consoles are here and next gen fighting games are fucking, they're coming in fast. There's a shit ton. There's a fucking ton of fighting games coming out. And they're gonna have rollback and shit. And it's gonna, like, dude, now's like a really good time to get into fighting games. So I do want to get some videos out relatively fast. But yeah, that is all I have today. My wrist is like hurting. I played a bunch of TF2 today. Alright guys, thanks for watching this episode of the SMP. Sorry if it's like super rambly, I just had a bunch in my mind. I just wanted to share, because I'm not sure when I want to release it. But I feel like I'm never going to be prepared, you know what I mean? I feel like I always need more scripts. I need more script, more ideas, more topics written down. I need to get better in editing before I can send it, but like it has to come out eventually. And I think it's going to be real soon, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thanks for sticking with me if you watched all the way to the end. That is amazing. Thank you. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Have a good day. Bye-bye.